Hello. Okay, I was just checking the audio to make sure it was fine. Looks like my mic audio is fine. Okay, just need to, this, YouTube, and Twitch. Twitch? I mean, TikTok. Excuse me. Ah, 30 streams. Cool. Let me lower the volume a little bit. I know that the game is really loud. Alright. So we're playing more Metaphor ReFantazio. So we are currently in Martira, Old Castle Town. We and our friends are currently looking for a man who has been kidnapping children from this place. But there's a lot of other stuff we could do. What should I do? It's nighttime, so I'm limited. See, what did other people do? Spend time in the runner, spend time in a labyrinth, 0%. Spend time in town, talked with a pagan, heard a story from long ago, took a test of courage, gave a speech, slept. Spend time with Brigitte, spend time with question marks. Oh. Thanks for redeeming Yeehaw. Guest room. Okay, I can go somewhere else. I'm not sure what that means, Fidel.
What do you want to do?
Spirited Seer. I can talk to this person. Masked Woman. Well, well, I find it rather remarkable you'd speak with me. With the recent incidents, I imagine you'd be a bit more cautious? You see, people reject what they do not understand. That is, they reject us. They push us and our foreign religion away. Then help me understand. My word, you continue to surprise me. I must admit, you've piqued my interest. Well then, shall we go have a chat? A discussion on faith in the heart of a sanctus town.
Really?
A Mastari perspective on sanctism. Learning more about the Mastari's thoughts on the matter may help us better support those in need, right? Understanding different cultures and points of view could improve my tolerance. Want to spend some time listening to her? I want to hear. I am pleased to hear it. Well then, let us go elsewhere to talk. Have you been to Brigante Castle? If so, then you must have met the Sanctoress. So you already understand how deeply the state religion, Sanctism, is rooted in Martira's history. Yet we Mastari have a faith all our own, and as such we are scorned in this city, though that would hardly be different elsewhere. Your religion, is it in opposition to Sanctism somehow? For our part, we're happy to be left alone to practice our faith, but Sanctism does not appear to share this viewpoint. They persecute the Mastari here? The Mastari are persecuted here in Mortira too? Somewhat, yes. I have heard it is more direct in places like Monterio. What's going on? What you mean? Are you well versed in Sanctus dogma? O ye born with sin in your heart, through adherence to the faith ye must atone. The word closere is an affirmation asking for forgiveness. In other words, entrust all your worries to God and ask for his forgiveness. Rather the perfect doctrine for controlling a population, isn't it? Heterodox faiths like ours are inconveniences not only on a religious level, but on a national one as well. That's why you too ought to exercise caution. If you openly oppose Sanctism, who knows what could happen to you? Why, even the tournament itself is perhaps another of their measures to ensure our future oppression. I learned about the connection between Sanctism and the Mastari tribe. I feel improving my understanding of a different culture has increased my tolerance.
If it pleases you.
Do come speak to me again sometime, if that is, you've further interest in the Mastari. I talked with the Mastari woman for a while. I should get back to the inn soon.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Is maybe the audio too low? It seems like it. I'll put it up a little bit.
Is it finally time?
Today's the day we depart.
So?
Everyone's already headed for the Gauntlet Runner. You ready?
People missing.
Now, where was I?
Okay, let's go to Academia.
I've been waiting.
My assignment was for you to learn the Gunner, but it seems you're still working on that.
I'm counting on
If you haven't yet acquired the Gunner, perhaps you'll need to form a bond with someone more mechanically minded. Have I got Gunner? Hulkenberg. He's currently on night. Brawler?
I see.
Why not?
Fascinating.
The Brawler. This is the archetype you sense from Katharina's way of life.
This right here.
Its heroic embodiment is that of the independent truth hunter, the earnest heart who sees the potential in all, striving for ever greater heights alongside them.
All right.
1200 mag is required to channel the Brawler for the first time.
I'm counting on you.
Yes, I want to entrust Hulkenberg with this power.
Of course.
Then hear us, O valiant heart. By shared resolve and honored creed, take new form as a Brawler. I hear the voices of past heroes' souls. O worthy heart who tempers anxiety into strength, if thou art prepared to expend thine own vitality and plunge into the fury of a battle, then I shall bestow upon thee our soul, the soul of the Brawler.
I see.
So this is the power of the Brawler's soul. There is a certain honor in making one's own body such a weapon. I will break through. Discipline is no stranger to me.
I've acquired a new power.
Thank you for redeeming posture check. Mechanically inclined sounds like that guy from the runner? Yes, it does. What is Goober right now? Goober is mage. Droll is warrior. Okay. Okay, I think I'll leave now. Hello, Disgrace. How are you doing? Okay, let's go to the runner. Is it on the map? It's over here.
What were the gods doing?
To start traveling, visit the round table in the Gauntlet Runner. There, you can view a map of the surrounding area and arrange your journey. Discuss plans with your allies as you decide where your travels will take you next.
Hey,
I have to wonder what kind of man this Heismay is. Still, I'd just as soon capture him quickly to relieve the townspeople.
Now then.
Let us depart then. Nira certainly seems eager to. Hello, hello.
All set to confront your vile villain, then. I'll make sure you get there as your resident runner expert.
Okay.
aha! I've been waiting. Let's go sniff out that bounty, shall we?
Oh, there's a bunch of stuff here. Guess these are bounties. Bounty, search, favor, search, bounty, bounty, search. Operation. I need to slay the Go-born King in the Imp's Den east of Martira. Okay, so these are a bunch of the ones that I already accepted. Be sure to check the weather and travel time before you depart. When heading to a distant dungeon, you may need to spend the night at an encampment and resume traveling the next morning. The night after exploring a dungeon, you can choose to stay the night there or teleport back to town.
Let's move.
Let's head to Heismay's hideout. The giant sandworm's nest will be next.
This place.
You would pursue peril.
Considering the distance, we'll need to camp along the way. Are you sure you're prepared?
Let's go.
Aha! Tally-ho then.
Alright, we're off then. I'll take her up to full throttle, so hang on to something.
Trusting the advice of Morris, Barden's right-hand man, the party takes the Gauntlet Runner towards the giant sandworm's nest. They could not know what they will encounter here, nor that it might be only the beginning of their trials.
What to pick?
I can spend some time with Stroll. Hulkenberg.
I wonder what the archetypes are, really. Such a power I've never seen, even through all my travels in search of the prince. I must confess to some anxiety using them, but I cannot deny their incredible power may well save us. It would not do to squander their gifts.
Here's the cockpit. The cockpit appears to be up above here.
Mind the rope, lad. Wouldn't want you going overboard.
Perhaps I should stay away for now. Talk to Stroll.
I admit I am restless knowing that we're closing in on him now. Stopping the kidnappings works in our favor, but saves the town too. Sometimes it's best to clear your mind and focus on a single task. Want to hone our weapons?
Honing my weapon may improve my focus during a fight and develop my courage. Do you want to hone your weapons with Stroll? I will.
Right, let's have a look at your blade then.
Got it.
Naturally, it's important to sharpen one's blade, but one must take special care of its tip. The tip's more effective when facing off against armored opponents, to pierce gaps in the armor rather than slashing at them.
That being the case,
That all said, what's the most important quality of the sword for that manner of attack?
The lightness of the blade, the sturdiness of the hilt, the sharpness of the point. Sturdiness of the hilt?
That's important, yes, but the key is keeping the point thin and sharp. My father always said that, and I always think of it when doing sword maintenance.
Inspired by Stroll's martial teachings, I feel my courage has somewhat increased.
Now then.
So, oh, spirited. 'Tis one of the virtues a ruler must possess. If thou aspire to true sovereignty, kindle the flame of thy courage to ignite the hearts of thy people. A conqueror needs that precious kindling with which a follower's passions may be inflamed.
For nobles, a sword is ornamental. Still, my father emphasized the importance of its practical use. Indeed, as a child I was lost to run a sword. Learning those lessons back then is how I can fight alongside you today. I am constantly reminded of how indebted I am to my parents.
I spent some time with Stroll, honing our weapons.
Come look at this.
Ahoy! You lads aren't going to believe the view I'm seeing outside. I'm hitting the brakes.
The gauntlet runner comes to a stop at the midnight sun sands. The grandeur of it stirs something in each of them. Could a creature this large have truly existed? Or is it an oddity shaped by the sands? Another truth lost to time.
Midnight Sun Sands. Wow, it's pretty. Whoa! What in the... Is that a giant sandworm husk?
It can't be. It does resemble a giant sandworm, but I've never heard of one growing to this size.
Indeed.
A beast that large could be carved into a great many servings.
You're considering how to eat it, aren't you?
Look!
Come now, your attention is focused on entirely the wrong thing. Cast your gaze downward, at its feet and the sand beneath.
It's just white sand.
What happened?
Really? Use those eyes of yours, my boy. See how each grain is clear as air? That means it's glass. The glass you've seen in the shop fronts of Grand Trad or within the Grand Cathedral is made with magic, through a laborious and rather expensive process.
What? So you're saying that this glass here was made naturally somehow?
Not quite, for how could that be? For that to happen, this whole area would have had to be hit with a particularly eyebrow-scorching burst of intense heat.
How intriguing. Perhaps an event of great importance once occurred here, the details of which we are not privy to.
At this point, we can only venture assumptions and guesses, but I dare say this is a spot warranting further research. I'll just do some quick jotting of my notes.
The sand here is rather pretty. There's a dreamlike sparkle to it.
Surely, stumbling upon sights like this is the real pleasure of traveling. Certainly took my mind off for our forthcoming bounty hunt.
I feel like my wisdom deepened slightly after taking in the fantastical view.
All right.
Ooh, that's 4.
Hail.
Are you content with your findings? If so, I suggest we make a return.
Let's go.
Perfect, I've just finished my drawing. Take it, lad. I trust that you will deliver it into appreciative hands. Alright then, last one back to the runner gets saddled with kitchen patrol. How childish. If it's a contest you seek, then consider the challenge accepted. On your marks, 3, 2, 1.
Huh?
Hey, hold on a minute. I don't want a kitchen patrol.
Midnight Sun Sands drawing. I can give that to Maria.
Whoa-ho! Now this will not do at all. Gauntlet runner incoming. She's a stylish one, though, I must say.
Ahoy, crew! I hereby challenge you! Hey, that voice sounds familiar. Hurry on out now, before I use my cannon to punch a hole in this heap.
He leaves us no choice.
All right.
What in the... They're already climbing onto the deck from the opposite end? Come on, we gotta go. You ready? It's Katharina!
So it was your run. I thought I'd seen that craft before. Katharina, why are you in a gauntlet runner? 'Cause I'm in the running for the throne, of course. Isn't that why you're out here? I'm sorry, but the throne will be mine. I can't afford to lose. Not when true change is at stake. Here and now, nobody gets off easy. Not even you. Now let's do this, fair and square. Have it! I don't think she's thought this through. But I guess we'd better put our dukes up. I know we've got the history, but we can't
I keep missing.
Is that all? I can't lose. The parapets are counting on me.
Oh, please. Warrior! Tougher than I thought.
I crush you. You having a laugh? Even in a hand-to-hand fight, I can't win. I can't take this. This frustration.
Well, Katharina, you are against 3 people at once. You're actually faring pretty well, for that matter. Soothing sweet bun.
Satisfactory. Not bad at all.
Nice.
I shall strive to use this power wisely. A new means of protection.
I didn't even look at the new skill. I should have.
Damn it all! I've lost.
Unbelievable! Well, it turns out you're a real force to be reckoned with, Goober. You too.
Right.
You're quite the force yourself. Of course I am. You haven't realized how much I train. But I'll say something about that power of yours. I've never seen anything like it. I don't know whether to be shocked or awed. And yet, here we both stand together again. To tell it true, I was surprised when I saw you at the opening ceremony. I never knew you had kingly ambitions. I didn't know you did either. Oh, I certainly do. I have a dream, you see.
If you want
My
my opinion,
aim is simple. I want to help the Parapus. For our poor lot, generally speaking, not a lot of options for work if there's any to be had at all. A good lot of us wonder if we'll even be able to afford our next meal, not something we've got in common with other tribes. I watch my tribe struggle in an endless cycle of misery, and we can't even break out on our own.
what we have here is.
But now that anyone can wear the next crown, I'll put my life on the line to make it my head that does. And once I do, I'm gonna put a bounty on every rich and greedy bastard this country's ever known. Plan's not half bad, no. We knock them off their mounds of money and use that to raise the poor up.
Oh, certainly.
Everyone would be working together to bring in those bounties, and the ones that do get riches and glory besides. Not a bad idea,
I see.
isn't it? I'm a genius, you know. I know.
The truth is.
There's this Clemar who's been sort of the brains of the operation. Real brainy type, but he's nice enough. He's the one who suggested I take the throne. Said it would benefit my tribe, so I should take a crack at it. He's the one who pushed me to enter the race. He doesn't want people making fools of the Parapus, and he shed a real tear for us. I suppose not every Clemar's rotten to the core.
I suppose.
Tell me, what are your plans if you win the crown, Goober? I'm willing to tell you if you manage to beat me. Ah, is that how it is? Now I really want to know. I'm gonna make you talk, so you better be ready for next time, Kay? And I'm not yielding either. The future of the Parapets is at stake. I started with nothing but the clothes on my back, and I'm only where I am today by the strength I've earned and the blood on my fists. Now I'm ready to take on the world. I can sense Katharina's spirit of rivalry and her faint faith in me. Rank 2.
Never felt so alive. See you soon, I hope. And then.
Don't you take a beating before then, because I plan to be the one who delivers on that promise myself.
The gauntlet runner takes repose at an encampment as the sun sets along the sandy horizon, darkness settling in.
Thank you
Tickled off Patrick just redeemed Yeehaw.
for redeeming Yeehaw. Dance camp.
Getting real chilly.
I can talk to him. Oh, let me talk to Stroll first. Sometimes I find myself daydreaming that if I'd had these powers earlier, I might have saved my village and my parents. It's pointless to dwell on such things, isn't it? What's important is how we use these powers now and moving forward. Hello, lad. Your own preparation is going smoothly, I trust. No need to worry for our sakes. We were fully prepared for the sand flash.
You know, my boy, you've got a look in your face like you want to take care of the runner's reactor. How about it? Studying such complex machinery, why, I'm sure it will boost your observational powers by leaps and bounds. Probably. That is, indubitably.
Carefully inspecting the machinery might hone my wisdom. Do you want to help Nearest make his rounds? I'll help out.
Oh ho, glad to hear it, lad. Much obliged.
Say,
We've talked about how the runner works before, right? How about I give you a little brief on the fuel system? Remember how there was a crystal over there? That's the core that's needed to make the runner work. Might be obvious, but that crystal is chock full of magla, of course. The more you push the runner, the more magla it uses. As long as you maintain it properly, you'll never have to replace it. Though if it's as big as the one Louise has, you may need to change it out every so often. Really, using it for flight means he's already expending its energy far beyond reasonable limits. No amount of crystals would be enough if you were irresponsible about it.
spare a moment?
Well, with all that said, you want to be very careful not to overwork the machinery.
I can't cut corners then.
Quite.
I should say not. I'm counting on you to do it right, lad. After all, if something breaks, we're all scuppered. Personally, I'd rather not waste power too frivolously. Studies have shown that overusing these crystals can be awful for the environment. If you treat them like Louise does, just using them up and tossing them away willy-nilly, then you're bound to leave all sorts of distortions in your wake. That's why I'd prefer not to rely solely on crystals. I want to develop a way for gauntlet runners to fly on their own power, and then take that technology even further.
You know,
Technology isn't something to be hoarded and monopolized. It's always been meant as a tool for the public good.
That's a great sentiment.
Yeah.
Of course it's great. I wouldn't settle for less. No fun in keeping those marvels to ourselves anyway, right? Gauntlet runners soaring through the skies, teleportation magic. I want nothing more than to see technology spread like wildfire and make everyone's lives a little easier. Though I haven't a clue how to achieve flight yet, much less teleportation. Boggles the mind why the blasted thing sees you as some sort of key. All the more reason why the direction we go is all up to you now, chap. We're lucky to have a captain capable of such magical flippery-floppery.
Although,
It'd be a lot nicer if the others could do it too.
of course.
That would certainly be ideal, but I'm glad that if anyone can do it, it's you, lad. Why, if it were me, I'd teleport and not a one would follow. That you seem to have a monopoly on this power and no one's raised even a pip of complaint speaks to your virtue. Standing tall, guiding this merry band, you feel like a natural-born leader, and I'm sure the others would agree with the sentiment. Got rather chatty there, didn't we? But the hour is still young, so while we're here, why not inspect a few more spots?
I feel like my wisdom has been polished by our inspection.
all right.
I spent some time with Norris in the engine room inspecting every nook and cranny.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer. The gauntlet runner quietly comes to a stop before the giant sandworm's nest. It is the day that the sleep-inducing sand flash dances in the sky. Their target is Heisme Noctua, a villain still unseen, who has caused the woes of Martira. Will they successfully claim his bounty to great fortune?
This weather should have all the sandworms conked out.
Speaking of which, what exactly do they look like? I only got a glimpse of the lava. And cooked at that.
As tube-like as any worm. They grow quite steadily in their lifetime. It's the tremendously large ones that end up deadly threats.
Ugh, I don't even want to think about it. What kind of man would want to live in a den of those things? Did you hear that? Just now.
Beasts. And not just one. Should they not be asleep?
Hey, what's...
Oh shit, is that a human?
That's it, eh? But what's going on? Did we get bad information?
That's no sandworm. A horror like that could only be...
A human? We're not getting away without a fight!
Damn it! We can't die here!
Carol!
Hey, this isn't what we heard about!
They won't hold back!
We've let justice prevail!
Feral bite. Resistant. Swiping arc.
No holding back!
Meet! Come!
Oh, run!
Critical.
It went underground! I think we managed to drive it back!
Ooh. Did they get swallowed? Yeah, I think they got swallowed.
What?
What is this place? That human came right for us, and then...
Don't tell me.
It swallowed us whole.
Tickled off Patrick just redeemed Pat My Head.
Thank you for redeeming Pat My Head.
Wait, does that mean we're inside its body? Eaten by a giant sandworm. Though Gallica is right, this is no worm, 'tis a human. I would have fought 1,000 humans before I ever imagined I would end up in one's stomach. Hoo hoo hoo! Been a long time since I've had visitors. Well, make yourselves at home. We have company. How long have you been down here, old man? Is there a way out? Oh, places to be, eh? Try giving that lump just there a big old wallop. If you hit it, the valve that keeps the guts shut will open right quick. Then go straight on, you can get out. Well, through the back. But mind the guts, the digestive juices in there will make short work of you. Melt you right down. That would be regrettable. In other words, we have to find a way through before we get digested.
If we're working on a time limit, we can't afford to make any mistakes. Let's take a rest before you start this guts clock.
Truth be told.
This old beast's eaten lots of treasure in its time. If you spot any in the belly, grab it on your way out. Not every day you get swallowed by a sandworm. There's no riches in here, but once you leave, there's no coming back. Can't tell you how many folks just like you get digested because they couldn't leave well enough alone, though. Don't get greedy. By the looks of it, you've been here for many years. If you wish to escape, come with us. A kind offer, but I'm afraid I'll decline. I'm a big bug lover, you see, and I still have so much research to do on this giant sandworm. Hoo-hoo!
Hoo-hoo indeed. Sandworm's belly.
If you're passing through his intestines, you should collect the treasure while you're there. Youngsters are always in need of things, are they not?
You don't want it? I'm sure you'll be able to make some money off it if you take it back outside.
This giant sandworm is infinitely more precious to me. This one in particular is a mutant variety, completely different from other bugs. If there's one thing I regret about this world, it's that I didn't continue my insect research further. Now hurry and go. If you smack that lump of flesh there, it'll open with a valve to leave. You'll have to run through its guts while it's still open.
Oh!
Okay.
Record journey.
Yep. Let's go.
It's open! Let's get going!
What?
It closed? Damn, looks like we won't be able to go back. There are more important things to worry about right now. Take a look. The path to the right has a suspicious-looking swamp, where the path to the left is filled with monsters.
What?
Blah! Are all humans like this on the inside? Now it looks like we've no choice but to take one of these.
Let's hurry.
In any case, we have to go through here to leave. Goober, you lead the way.
What was that rumbling just now? You don't think it's trying to dissolve us, do you?
Hurry.
We've no time to dawdle. Hurry onward.
We're off.
Whoa, I'm losing health.
Great find.
Heroes incense?
We've shaken them. They ought to be safe now.
Oh no! Hulkenberg, are you okay?
Looks like it could be useful.
I'm getting treasures. Sorry.
Yeah, nice work. Sounds good to me. They found us. Ready, everyone. Nice. You're gaining strength.
All right. How's that?
Action cuts. Pocket it. Right here. All right.
Onward.
Good, let's be on our way.
I probably shouldn't have walked through the swampy area, because it really lowered Hulkenberg's HP by a lot. He's about dead.
So apparently,
Looks like we're still inside the belly. I can't believe this is a question I must ask, but where's the, butthole?
I'm not going to the swampy area again.
No problem.
It's a worm, so I guess we just keep going. The path splits ahead, but you just need to push forward.
But
Alas, it seems it won't be so simple. Look to the left. It's a crystal.
Isn't that a melancholia crystal? What's one doing in here?
hurry.
This is no time to be standing still. We need to get out of here. Lead on!
There's a shortcut by those crystals.
All right. How's that?
they've noticed us. Fine.
There's a monster guarding the crystal, but this seems to be the shortest way out. Then we've just got to get this over with.
On guard.
Understood. Let us fight. Guards up.
Tickled off Patrick just redeemed Yeehaw.
Thank you for redeeming Yeehaw.
Feels so heavy. I shall vanquish evil. Hack and slash.
Roll. You gotta aim better than that.
Burn.
Didn't work. Don't get
Oh my god, it's all missing. Hulkenberg, no!
So cold.
Hulkenberg
I call
down.
upon royal power within.
Back in the fight.
Fire.
It missed. Well, I'm on the easiest difficulty, so when they die, I can revive them.
Some healing. Hulkenberg down. Someone help us get back in the fight.
Demonic icicle.
Okay. I'm sure greater triumphs lie ahead.
Raises max MP by 15%.
A new power to wield.
Low hit rate, but all hits deal critical physical slash damage.
Got it.
Right, that'll make a fine shortcut.
My thanks.
We may as well shatter this crystal while we've the opportunity. It's your decision, Goober.
Let's go.
Then let's keep going. We're almost at the exit.
Let us hurry.
Right.
Perhaps the exit will be through here. The exit's up ahead, but we'll need to defeat this guy first, it seems. You're ready to fight, yeah? He doesn't look like a pushover, but he's in the way. Let's do this.
Let's defeat it quickly and get out of here.
Vader's power.
Anyone get on healing duty?
Fire!
Captain's frozen. His attacks are gonna
I'll
be a
cut
lot
you
weaker.
down.
Right on target. Nice
Blade in hand. Perhaps not this. I shall be as a shield.
I won't hold back. Lightning!
You hit their weakness.
I shall vanquish
Open it,
evil.
Captain.
It summoned friends! Oh no!
Throw her back.
Not now.
Anyone get on healing duty?
It's come forth, royal soul.
You hit their weakness.
I can't.
That's your opening, Captain. Right on target. Nice one, Stroll.
It is not over yet.
Let me use a medicinal, expensive medicine. Here you go, Hulkenberg.
Captain's on his last leg.
Roar!
Get him healed up.
It burns. It burns.
The captain's hurt bad. Let's get him some healing. Is everyone okay?
It'll be fine. They revive.
Hack and slash.
Stroll, you gotta aim better than that.
Shatter.
Soul Cry.
Captain's down. Someone, help him back up. Hulkenberg's down. Get her back up. Both badly wounded. Can anyone help? Is everyone okay? You gotta heal up.
Troll.
Forgive me.
Revive. Fantasy is dead.
Will your tale end here?
Restart from autosave. Start from beginning of hideout segment. Oh! I thought they revived, but I guess not. Fantasy is dead? I know, right? I'm not sure what that's, the line when you lose. Let me heal them up. Auto recovery.
Let's go.
What? Let's hurry.
We're off.
Okay, let's go. I'm going to the left this time.
Let's push through. Come on.
You found something. Let's take it with us.
Nice. All right, we did it.
All right. How's that?
I can feel the power pulsing through.
Yeah. All right.
Onward.
Good, let's be on our way.
Wow, I'm getting a lot of viewers on TikTok.
So apparently. Let's push through.
They've noticed us.
You gotta defeat this one again. Fishy Fandango.
Tactic.
She's weak to ice, I guess.
Hulkenberg's frozen. He can't hide his full power. I crush you. Stroll, your down.
I defeated it again.
Not bad. I found new power.
Right. I could get used to
Acquired
this.
a new power.
Deals weak physical strike damage to one enemy. May inflict forget. Okay.
Got it.
Let us hard.
Kill all allies.
Right. Come on. Hurry.
Ticked off Patrick just redeemed Yeehaw.
Thanks for reading me, Yeehaw.
Push through.
Look,
Finish it.
Hulkenberg's frozen. He can't strike at full power.
Lightning!
You hit their weakness.
I call upon royal power within.
Right on target. Nice one, Stroll.
I'm frozen.
For all that we strive for.
I will fight with Vitus power.
In.
Fight. Oh, power of heroes.
I'm glad I used Brawler.
Hulkenberg's
go.
frozen. He can't strike at full power.
Are you prepared? Doing nothing.
Oh no, it blocked.
Stroll's anxiety is spiking. Keep the enemy on him.
Blocked. I didn't mean...
Stroll's anxious, and they're targeting him. Hulkenberg's badly wounded. Someone heal her.
Yuck.
Hulkenberg's
All this acid.
help.
Roar!
You hit their weakness.
I call upon royal power within.
Stroll, you gotta aim better than that.
Numbers dwindle.
We're all counting on you.
Hulkenberg!
Hulkenberg's down. Someone help her get back in the fight.
Let's try this.
Super!
Captain,
In the name of I shall vanquish evil.
this way, so be careful.
You're good.
You can't let your anxieties win now. Come on.
How am I supposed to defeat these?
Hulkenberg's down. Someone help her get back in the fight.
What?
You kidding me? That didn't do a thing. Stroll's anxious, and they're targeting him. Hulkenberg's down. Someone help her get back in the fight.
This should work.
Captain,
I'll show you the essence of truth.
down.
I won't hold back. Stay sharp.
Oh, okay, ice.
I call upon royal power within. Impossible.
Kidding me? That didn't do a thing. Hulkenberg's down. Someone help her get back in the fight.
Ice.
Thank God. Giant worm meat. nothing stopping us now. Let's go.
All right.
We're here. It's the exit. Good, we got here in time. Now we may finally escape the belly of the beast. I know we've come all this way, but are we really doing this? Do you have an alternative? If not, there's no sense grumbling. Gather around, children. This is the legend of Lord Stroll, who crawled out the arse of a worm. Hey, do you feel that? Do you smell that? Nature calls, I suppose.
Huh?
What? You're taking the piss. The other one, actually. But we have to move. You won't have children if we all die in a poopocalypse.
Damn it.
Ugh, damn the indignity. I don't care anymore as long as we get out. Right, time to go. Poopocalypse. 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 Phew, that was rough.
Well,
We dealt to some grave internal damage. It should remain quiet for a while.
Even so.
This doesn't smell right. Indeed, yet at least that sense may misdirect our foes. No, I didn't mean... Well, yes, that's a bit of a stench too, but... Looks to me like Morris's tip was likely no good to begin with. You suppose this was a trap?
wait.
But why trap us when we've come so far to help them? They'd not have posted the bill out in the capital if they weren't desperate for aid. Well, this must be his den. Assuming the information about Heismay even being here wasn't false to begin with.
Even so.
We've not come all the way here just to turn back now. Let us at least investigate the situation inside. The weather's getting worse. We have to be careful in our investigation. Every region has unique inclement weather to manage. There are sand flashes in Martira, for example. During inclement weather, magma becomes denser, causing monsters to become enraged. This magma density impacts dungeon as well. Be sure to pay mind to the weather.
It's all well.
Using a den like this as a hideout. A scoundrel. If you're sad, let's put an end to this man's crimes. A fallen knight resorting to such foul deeds. If it's the truth, then I cannot let it lie. As a knight of honor, I must put an end to him. Let us be on our way, soon as you are ready. Saving.
Onward.
We've come this far. We will find him no matter what it takes.
What do you think?
Should we go capture Heismay? Let's go.
So we bring the fight to them.
This bounty will be perfect for helping us stand out at the exhibition. Let's make sure we succeed. Is our bounty really here? Giant sandworm's nest.
Indeed.
This area is massive, though I could expect no less considering the occupants. What's that at the bottom? An underground lake?
Look.
Hey, look! There's a hut on the shore of the lake. So he really has been living here. No wonder no one's been able to catch him yet.
However,
Something is amiss, though. If that truly is his hideout, how might he keep his victims here once kidnapped?
look.
This place must be home to countless monsters. A child would not survive even a half a day. Now that you mention it, you've got a point. This doesn't seem like the kind of place where you could hide a lot of people.
Well,
Then we'll drag the truth out of him. For now, let's check the place out.
I'm heading out. We've been spotted. On your guard.
Let's push through.
Will rise to the occasion.
Rotting bones? Blessed water. I've got so many rotting bones. Rotting bones. Jump down. Jump down again.
That should be it. We don't know what's lurking inside. Stay vigilant, everyone.
Tracks. Something small crawled here.
Probably the larvae of the giant sandworms, right? This place is bound to be chock full of them. Maybe what happened is that people mistook the human for some subspecies of the sandworms. Not that they're anything alike.
Ugh. Even the memory of being eaten puts a twinge in my nose. I'd rather it stay numb.
Stop fussing over a smell. You'll attract the enemy.
I just heard something. It can't be.
Gallica, which way is the sound coming from?
Shh! Be quiet! No, they're footsteps. Someone's coming this way.
Keep your guard up.
Who's he?
Heisme, probably.
It's coming back!
It seems Heisme might be getting set up.
How do you know where it's hiding?
I think it's gone somewhere.
Are you the man we seek?
Name yourselves.
You mean this is Heisme?
I didn't expect a you chief.
He's a you chief.
Never seen one in the flesh. We're but another lesser tribe the city dwellers don't care for.
Yeah, very fuzzy. He has an interesting look.
We owe you a debt, it seems.
A knight of the crown, are you? Is that why you knew my name? Or perhaps you know it from the wanted posters?
Both, actually.
I flee to the furthest depths, and still they pursue me.
Where are the people you kidnapped?
What are you talking about? Suppose there's no point standing around chatting with someone after my head.
That weapon. So he truly was part of the Shadow Guard.
Shadow Guard?
Eyes front. He's a knight to be reckoned with.
Here I come!
Oh no, we're fighting Heisme now.
I'll not be anyone's captive without a fight. I'll have to provide some less delicate discouragement. No hard feelings. Allow me to use this.
Clone art.
Huh? There's more Heismes?
To push me this far. I did not give you enough credit. But against my mirage hearts, your strength means nothing.
Dodged! Nice one, Captain!
I get the feeling that Heisme's attacks are wavering. Is it just my imagination?
What the? Me! We've got multiple Heismes!
Was look.
Is luck on your side? Or perhaps, no matter. I can't back down either way. Here I come. Be
Are you
neither
prepared?
timid nor arrogant.
Troll, you gotta aim better than that!
Yeah, Stroll, you gotta aim better than that. There it is again. I can feel Heismay hesitating slightly when he attacks me. Aw, man. Attack was blocked. Thanks for reading the yeehaw.
Allow me to use this.
Please. Mage. Freeze.
How disappointing.
Oh, it blocked. Okay.
Is that all?
I call upon royal power within.
A blunder.
Is that for all that we strive for? No. I yet cling to.
Most impressive. You've some grand cause to fight for, I'm sure. But I have my own. I've no intention of being so easily snared.
Where'd he go? He disappeared just like that.
Okay. Ad break has started. It started a minute ago, but I was in the middle of something. Minutes left. One minute left. Thirty seconds left. Okay. That's it for the ad break. We're back now.
Even wholly surrounded, too. 'Tis bad enough that he's skilled, but we have an environmental disadvantage here.
But the very first thing he did was save us from a human, right?
So it seemed. Had he not stepped in, he'd be rid of us and not have to bother exposing himself. A passing strange choice for a supposed amoral scoundrel.
But we don't know anything for sure yet. Worth noting that the petrification magic didn't kick in either, I suppose.
Our names still mean nothing then. The people's support is not yet strong enough to protect us. 'Tis Frustrating, but we must press on.
Should we investigate the hut in the meantime? Maybe we'll find some clues about the kidnappings.
Good plan. Let's take a look.
The inside's pretty shabby, too. By all appearances, he does live here.
Let's do it.
Perfect. Let's see if we can find any proof that he's a kidnapper.
Doesn't it seem like...
I don't see anything to suggest the kidnapping victims are here.
Royal Knight's insignia.
There's the mark, the Shadow Guard. He was a knight. I suspected as much when we learned he was a UG, but now?
Is that a different group from the one you were in, Hulkenberg?
The truth is...
Titles and honors go to Klimar, or those who resemble them enough. Other knights work in their shadow. Their duties lesser.
I get it now.
Hence the name Shadow Guard, then. Discrimination even among the knights. So much for our civilized age.
Even so...
The Shadow Guard go unseen by the public. Pariahs all, their only focus is skill. Heisme, he must be dangerously skilled. No, a kidnapper. Suppose all the prejudice got to him, pushed him down a darker path?
Alright.
There must be something we're missing. Let us investigate further. This doesn't look like anything... This doesn't look anything like the hideout of a kidnapper. I'll search for more clues. Look, all these things have been bundled in multiple layers of cloth.
Indeed.
Fairly tightly at that. It doesn't seem like anything would break if one were to drop it.
Now that I look around, everything in this room is bound up in cloth, even the floor and walls.
Is it necessary to go to such lengths? Strange, the more I think about it.
Strange.
Perhaps there's some reason behind it all?
Child's letter.
Is this a letter?
It says, to Papa, thank you for always working so hard. I hope you and Mama stay in love forever.
Sounds like the writing of a child. If they managed that much script, they must have been well educated.
Was this letter written to Heisme? I wonder if the kids saw him as a good father.
Mayhap.
Is he not the villain he was made out to be? Small jar.
What's this jar? Should we try opening it?
Wait, don't. I've seen such a thing on my travels before. The Yuji tribe has a custom of cremating the dead. They store the bones in an urn for burial.
I see.
So it's an urn. But judging by the size of it, these are a child's bones. He'd not go to such trouble for a child he abducted. It is only a theory, but I suspect this must be Heisme's own child.
And so...
He is but a fallen knight and has a price on his head besides. Under such circumstances, he would not be able to manage a proper burial.
So apparently...
I suppose he's been through his own share of woes, but there's also nothing to clear him of the kidnapping charges. We'll have to hear the truth from him.
But can we even catch him? He's fast enough to run circles around us.
No.
A direct confrontation would be difficult. With that, he has some weakness we could exploit.
We need a way of countering Heisme's agility. Maybe there are some clues in this hut?
In this place...
There's a lot of cloth in here.
Right.
That struck me as well. There's surely some reason. Why does Heisme have so much cloth lying about?
Maybe it helps dampen noise?
Noise! That's it!
Hey.
Do you think those big ears of his are just for show? He's bound to be much more sensitive to sound than we are, and that's how he lives here so safely, I'd wager. In a cave where sound echoes, it'd be easy for him to hear when the human's about.
I see.
I see. So the cloth is a measure against unnecessary noise. Indeed, I've heard it said that the Yuji have excellent night vision and sensitivity to sound.
So if we make a noise so loud that even we can hardly stand it?
Nice.
Worth a shot.
then, let's get this plan underway.
Eyes me! Come out! Show yourself!
Wow, that's some crazy echo.
Kind of nice getting to let loose. Long as I'm yelling anyway.
Louise! You think you're so bloody untouchable, you bastard?
Hey! Big ugly sandwormy human thing! Even Hulkenberg wouldn't eat you!
Gasp! Rejected by Hulkenberg! The ravenous, all-devouring she-beast of the Knight's Order!
Sea beast? You're getting a little carried away there, Stroll.
Is this what we've come to? Saying whatever's on our minds? Well, so be it.
Kanika, the sound of your wings keeps me up at night. Stroll, you think you're so smart. Gallagher, please be nicer to me.
Hey! I'm your fairy guide, not your fairy godmother. We're on a mission here.
Ah! Enough! Stop this infernal din! What do you think would happen if that monster showed up without my ears working? You'd all be dead. Is this blasted bounty that important to you?
Here's our guest of honor at last. It was never about the money. Children are missing. We can't just ignore a kidnapper.
Kidnapper? I see now. As you were saying before, they've named me a kidnapper. A monster preying on children.
If the charges are false, I would hear it. In truth, even I've come to doubt the allegations.
And why is that, Lady Knight?
You've lost a child yourself, haven't you? I cannot imagine a parent who has endured such pain would kidnap children, much less sell them off.
Hold on. I can't trust a man who does nothing but flee the people responsible for my home burning. Zorba, who forced the dead to fight on his behalf. Anyone who can't face reality themselves is capable of any low.
True enough. If we lived in a world where words alone proved us just, I'd not be living in this infernal cave. I'm sorry, but I won't go to the gallows before I've even honored my son's death. If you'll not leave me be, then we decide this another way.
So you're finally ready to fight us properly.
Draw steel. If I'm to take your life, I'll not do it from the shadows. But if you refuse to retreat, then ready your blades.
We have our reasons for not backing down.
Hope you don't think hiding's enough to make us give up and leave.
Here I come. Allow me to use this.
Oh no, their health is still low.
He's not getting away this time.
How disappointing.
That was the wrong one.
I have my method. How about this?
I shall vanquish evil.
Oh, that was the right one.
Be neither timid nor arrogant.
It's okay. I won't hold back. He needs help.
I show no mercy.
Hulkenberg!
It's best you.
All these copies. I wonder if there's some way to tell them apart.
This calls for one of the...
Expensive medicine for Hulkenberg.
Slower.
Trying to figure out if there's a way to tell which one is which.
With a single fist, I shape our future.
I don't know.
What we strive for.
Oh, that was the right one.
So, you saw through my illusion. Even so,
No, I did not.
Then my fight ends here. What are those strange powers you possess?
Feed incense, sandstick gloves.
Good. Tis done.
Not bad at all. I admit, it feels good.
I shall strive to use this power wisely.
How'd you cast spells without igniters? What was that?
We'll have our answers first. Did you really kidnap all those people from the castle town?
Look around you, lad. Where would I keep the victims? Besides, I'm but one man. Kidnapping on the scale you suggest would be damn near impossible.
You're saying you were framed? This case even reached the capital, you know. Why would anyone pin such horrors on an innocent man?
Innocent is more generous than most of the world sees me. A Ujif drifter, a disgraced knight condemned by the Sanctists. What couldn't they pin on me? They cast me out, stripped my titles, and put a price on my head. They would even refuse me the right to mourn my child.
And thus, you held back against us, didn't you? You never intended to take our lives. Or perhaps you could not bring yourself to kill a young man.
Just didn't want to make a mess I'd have to clean up.
What do you think? Is Heismay really our kidnapper?
I don't think he's the culprit.
I agree. That being said, it is also hard to imagine the town maintaining a groundless bounty so faithfully. 'Twas the Holy Lady who named the price, and the guard captain who thereby took it to the capital. To end this as a case of mistaken identity would disgrace their word.
You think they must have had a reason to suspect him then? So, what's really going on here?
Sounds to me like between the guard corps and Heismay, one of them could be lying. Remember when we first arrived? We almost got killed by a beast they told us would be asleep.
You cannot be suggesting the guard corps set us up. Absurd! No, it defies all reason. They went to such lengths to place the request.
So you think I'm the one lying, do you?
Like I said, we don't make assumptions. If there's anything else you know, we're listening.
You're a strange lot. Fine. Investigate this as you see fit. And if you think I'm guilty by the end of it, put me in chains. What's the matter? Never tied up a captive before?
Give it a rest, old man. You'll make a better guide than a captive. Otherwise, the human makes a meal of us, and nobody wins.
A strange lot indeed. And... oh my god, a foul-smelling one to boot.
Ugh, don't remind me. Sorry, but you'll have to bear with us.
Don't mind me.
If the charges prove false, you should be cleared. Still, we'll have to find a new head to be judged for the competition.
Then we'll just find whoever's actually behind it and have their head instead. Let's contact Barden tomorrow, but we'll keep quiet about Heismay. Can't tell if we can trust the guardsman yet.
What are we going to do with Heismay tonight? We can't exactly set him up at the inn.
Steady on! You're not leaving me to watch our bounty alone!
Fine. Then Neurus and I can both watch him tonight. Better us than risking our candidate, I suppose.
Never would have guessed that the bounty hunting was part of this plan to take the throne. And further, you've a lady of the knighthood with you. Not to mention command of a gauntlet runner. I sense there's more to this story,
The truth is, we're going after Luis.
Luis, The monstrous child himself, eh? So you're not just grasping at power. You've got convictions. But now the throne's in anyone's reach, eh? Suppose the king's magic wasn't just a myth. Well, hardly matters to an old codger like me. No telling if I'll even live to see the next king crowned.
This is all jolly cheerful. And I'm to be stuck between these two old goats the whole night.
Don't blame me, lad. You volunteered.
Those are some sharp ears. We should probably watch our words in here.
What a terrible day.
Hey,
I hope Nurse and the others are okay. All we can do now is get some rest so that we'll be ready for tomorrow.
What you wanna know?
If you've heard rumors about mountains of treasure, I think you best stay away. There's treasure there, sure, but it's home to some strange monster as well. The one that poses the real danger in there is the treasure monster. That said, I can only guess at what it looks like. Apparently they'll put you to sleep. You're in for a real bad time if they attack you while you're snoozing. Rumor has it, there are some accessories that can prevent falling asleep. They sell them at that dodgy Gloam Hall shop over in Grand Trad. Also, the beast is said to be drawn to money. Some witnesses claim they were able to escape it by tossing coin at it. Now I've heard that somewhere out there are skills that use money. If you had some of those, the fight might go smoother. Lastly, it's called a treasure monster for a reason, as it's said that it carries some particularly desirable loot with it. If you get a chance, you should try stealing from it. At first glance, it appears to be an ordinary forest, but journey in deeper, and you'll find yourself in the Goborn Haven. Those creatures are clever enough to understand the strength that comes with numbers. A single Goborn is easily dispatched, but a horde of them is trouble. If you've got business with the Goborn King who runs the horde of them, you're going to want to take out the Goborns in black cloth. No weaknesses to speak of, but they love a good nap, and you can find some items that make them drowsy at general stores around town. That's how you fight them. You may already know, but don't go wielding a staff, yeah? They'll fly off the handle, can't even control it. What else? There are also a lot of giant insects called vesps in there. They're apparently weak to pierce attacks. You'd best prepare yourself with a spear or bow or something of that sort. That's about it. Be sure you're well prepared before venturing to that place. There's a town a bit east of here called Camaro. It's a nice quiet place famous for their carrier pigeons. They've got medicine and a bath salt called Fleeting Fountain of Youth. They should sell Orgo sugar too. They also sell accessories with various effects when worn. Bet they're right useful to travelers like you. It's hardly a day's journey with the Gauntlet Runner. Why not pay the place a visit?
Okay, I bought it all. All the information.
Evidently.
So it begins with rumors of safety during a sand flash, and thus the trap is already set. Whatever the case, the Heismay is safely in our custody. The others will stand vigil over him, so that let us rest while we can.
good night.
Rest well.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
July 4th. Medals Day.
I dreamed we were being chased around by a horde of giant sandworms. I barely got any rest at all. I hope Heismay behaved himself in the Gauntlet Runner. We should go check on him later. We also need to get some information out of Barden. But how do we even bring it up?
Are you awake? Barden just sent word. A few children disappeared in the night.
Wait, but Heismay's in the Gauntlet Runner, right? If he's still bound there, that basically proves he's innocent. But if he's not, we need to get to the runner, quick! Stroll!
Speak, man. Are you alright? Where's Heisme? What happened here? Oh, he reeks of alcohol. Eurus, you old sot! Don't tell me you drank yourself to sleep.
Heisme was blathering on about some things I found rather unnerving. So I had a little sup of the spirits to calm the nerves.
Wow. What a mess.
You witless! Maybe some cold water will wake you up, and if that water's not fixed yet, you're really in it! Ah!
Now, what's all the commotion?
Ah, that was it! He kept scaring me, so I stuffed him into the lavatory to shut him up.
He kept scaring me? What was he saying that scared him?
He says that like it makes sense. Does it make sense to you?
It doesn't make sense to me, no. Does he drive like this?
He doesn't drink and drive, does he?
If you dare touch a single drop on the road, I'll toss you off the runner's back myself!
Anyway, one thing's for sure. Heisme was tied up the whole time, so he never set foot outside, right?
What's all this about frightening Eurus? I cannot imagine you suddenly felt compelled to share ghost stories.
I heard some strange sounds last night. I could tell they were footsteps, but not any I recognized. If it had anything to do with the disappearance of the residents, it could prove my innocence. That's why I spoke up.
I don't think he's lying. With all that fog, I couldn't find the source of the footsteps, but I found plenty of something else. Children's shoes. It was after midnight. No time for children to be out and about. I had the shoes checked at the guard station, and it looks like they belong to the missing children.
Then 'tis likely those footsteps belong to your true culprit.
But the guard said no one left town last night.
Nobody left? But that must mean the culprit is...
Inside the town?
Logically, yes.
If that's the case, I'd like to talk to Barden, but how much of this should we share with him?
If you ask me, it's time to lay out all you know. Taking me with you might help your case too.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves. To bring you before the very man responsible for the bounty on your head, I trust I need not illustrate the risk.
Risk or not, the real culprit's likely one of their own. If you hide me, they'll accuse you of harboring a known criminal. You all had it right. It's time I faced reality. A life on the run leaves no room for me to truly mourn my son.
Heisme.
Whatever the case, let's meet with Barden.
Well, I must say I couldn't hope you'd capture him so swiftly.
Something wrong? You don't look well. Got a face like you've just stumbled upon a dead man.
No, it's nothing. Just surprised you caught him.
Aye, you have my thanks. Clearly we were right to trust you. You'll get your payment in full.
Before that, I want to ask you one question. Why was Heisme the only suspect in this case?
One of the guard witnessed him firsthand. Go on, Morris, tell him.
Was it Morris?
On the night of the kidnappings, I spotted a Ujif bolting into the wilderness. Several times. No mistaking a squat figure like that. I'm telling you, what are the chances of there being 2 Ujif brigands in the area?
What did you say?
Strange. I don't recall the kidnappers' tribe being listed on the bounty poster. Even the captain seemed surprised, yet you alone knew this.
He's obviously our culprit.
Most strange. Heisme was already in our custody yesterday. In other words, the kidnappings of last night cannot be his doing.
Is this true?
Captain, I'm one of yours, aren't I? You're not gonna trust this little red-eyed bastard over me, are you?
There's also the testimony from the guard at the gate. He reported no one coming or going from the city.
You scabby bounty hunters think you can mock the guard corps like this? Just take your damn blood money and get the hell out of here!
Fine, fine. Keep your hair on. We'll get to the bottom of this eventually.
Is there a problem here? Barden, may I interrupt?
no problem, ma'am.
Was that? Did you hear it, lad?
No, I didn't hear anything.
Now I see your game, you fiends.
What? He's gone!
Heisme!
Find him! Secure the exits! Don't let him escape!
No good. He's nowhere to be found. What's gotten into Heisme?
I got the impression he sensed something. If he'd meant to escape, he would have done it yesterday.
I think Barden's innocent in all this. The real scumbag here is Morris, his second in command. He framed Heisme with a false eyewitness testimony. Must have figured an exiled Ujif would be a perfect scapegoat.
So Morris, a would-be god of the people, has been kidnapping the residents and selling them off.
Could be. And there's also those footsteps that old Heisme heard in the night.
Norris is bound to have sobered up by now, right? Let's see how things are outside and get back to the runner.
Thanks for redeeming Yeehaw.
Tickled off Patrick just redeemed Yeehaw.
Are you coherent yet? I didn't take you as the sort to fall so hard into your cups.
Well, an icy bath like that would freshen anyone up.
And tell us again what happened last night. It may be our only clue to tracking down the real culprit.
Ah, bloody hell. Yes, it's coming back a bit. It wasn't just Heisme's reports that shook me. No. I saw something. It was right after I slung Heisme into the bathroom. Out the window, I saw some massive shadow moving through the fog. It wasn't any beast or man of this world. It was a dark messenger, I tell you. A specter from the very bowels of hell. It was like the horrors of every fairy story from my schoolboy days sprung to Stygian life. I was shaken, chums. Shaken to my core. I cried out for help, grabbed for something to steady myself, and all I found was the bottle.
There. You're all right now.
Even if there is some monster behind this, how would it connect with Morris? I don't see why he would be compelled to hide this to the extent of framing Heisme.
True. Let's try investigating the lady's old castle. Heisme's bound to have a reason for bolting off like that.
No good. They said they haven't found Heisme yet, so they can't remove the blockade from the gate.
Sounds like he's got them on a wild goose chase.
Fine.
What of our plans then? Should we just sneak in? Oh there! Over here!
That sounds like...
Evidently.
Just coming from over there. Is he calling for us? Why is Heisme with you? The guard at the gate said they'd not found him yet. I'm the captain of the guard and I have a responsibility to the truth. To know and uphold it. That's all this is about.
What folly.
Could have avoided all this trouble if you just lopped my head off to start with. Oddballs, the lot of you.
Why did you run off so suddenly?
The truth is...
I did some investigating inside. The moment Lady Joanna cracked the door to the room, I heard the sound of a child's scream. And Lady Joanna is... well, she is childless. Whatever you have heard, it cannot have been her own family. No child could get into such a heavily guarded castle unnoticed. Your kidnapper has to be within these walls. My money's on Morris being the weasel. He lied to our faces trying to get us to walk into a human's jaws.
It's absurd.
Morris? No, that's absurd. I cannot suffer him to kidnap any more innocent children. Please, will you help me put an end to this evil? I have nobody else to turn to. Of course. After all, if we can't use her head for the competition, we'll need a replacement anyway. We're in, right, Goober?
Of course we'll help you.
I'm in your debt.
And so,
Seemed to us like no kidnapper could get victims in the castle on our watch, not under all our noses. But there was an old underground tunnel that even the castle guards didn't know about, and Hesme is the old man who found it. There have been plenty of places to hide hostages down there. Morris may have known about it as well.
Right under the lady's mansion. That's bold. Okay, let's get to work then.
You should be able to get there from Blindwell Alley at the end of Cattle Racket Road. I've got to return to my post, but I'm counting on all of you.
A well leading to an underground channel. Everyone's already headed to Blindwell Alley. We can get there by following Cattle Racket Road. So let's go there when you're ready.
What is it?
Blindwell Alley. Ismay's part of my party or no? No, it doesn't seem like it.
However,
I did not expect there to be an underground channel. It is no wonder traces of the kidnapper couldn't be found. The children are beneath. Let us hurry there.
Is this the place?
So this is the entrance to the underground channel. If Morris is the culprit behind all this, he's probably lurking somewhere ahead. Let's go in. If we catch him with the children, he won't be able to talk his way out of it.
Let's go.
I can hear the kidnapped children screaming underneath here. We must help them.
What now?
Saving?
So this is the old well that Barden mentioned. We should be able to get down to the underground channel from here.
Ready?
The kidnapped children should be in here. Are you all prepared? Let's go.
Let's hurry. We must rescue the children.
However,
The secret underground channel certainly lives up to the name.
Damascus ore.
Keep your wits about you.
Come on, get the bait moving already. If that thing goes out of control, we'll be dinner.
you can't run from us.
Please. Help.
the child yet lives.
Out of your jurisdiction now, aren't you? You're trespassers down here. That means anything that happens to you is your own damn fault.
If you've got something to say it to our faces. Even you must feel the weight of what you've done.
Eyes up. Something stirs in the back.
Are these the monsters we heard about?
No, further back. 'Tis the footsteps in the night.
The bigger that beast back there grew, the more its watchdogs started changing with it. One of them's gonna make a meal of you.
What has been happening here? Why do you kidnap the residents?
Why? Because premium bait's worth a fortune. I couldn't live on the wages of a guardsman forever.
You kidnap children for money? You utter scum!
This from a bloody-eyed Eugene. Look to your own sins, sir. You weren't just stripped of your knighthood. You were exiled. You're a coward who's been living in the hole you deserve. Didn't pretend you can play at justice now. You foil!
No, 'tis true in part. 'Tis why I stand here now. I ran from my past and turned away from my pain. You prey on innocent lives. Your sin will be repaid. Yet I cannot condemn you alone. Not when I could not see past my own suffering. Not when I locked myself away to be alone with my pain.
O lodestar, who falters in memory, O thou anguished traveler, thy long stagnant stance hath finally been broken. Now choose thy path.
Choose? My choice is already made. You can't erase your past. All you can do is take it in hand and reshape your future.
Thank you. Thou hast chosen a noble parting. Henceforth, thy fears and insecurities are thy light. O lodestar, whose light reveals the king's own path, awaken.
Noctule. I believe the arc of life depends not upon birth. By these hands, soiled or sinless, I fight! Apologies, but I cannot do this alone.
Go! Rip them apart!
You can't stay today? You'll leave a like, though? Thank you, Racing Miku.
Morris, you will not escape me! Out of my way, fiends!
What's going on? He just started fighting with us. And even he awakened to his power.
That is very cool looking. You're right, Patrick.
Perchance 'tis through your influence that this power passed to him.
Oh, is this what Moore was talking about?
Young man, you seem the most adept with this magic. I will strike at your direction, if you might spare it. Rest assured, I once stood among the Shadow Guard, and the years have not dulled my edge.
He's, thief. Cool. Dark Sword deals weak physical slash damage to one enemy. Steals a rare item from one enemy. The higher your agility, the higher your success rate. Mudo deals weak magic dark damage to one enemy.
Some darker arts.
Still here? I shall vanquish evil. Hack and slash.
Come! Shut up!
You now accept your fate.
Come forth, royal soul. How'd I miss?
Don't get sloppy, Captain.
No holding back. I die hard.
Ruler! I crush you!
That'll do. I'll strive for greater heights.
I shall strive to use this power wisely.
Stop! Damn! The bastard got away!
But the children are safe.
Good. You saved them, Heisme.
You know that I used to have a child of my own. My son. He was killed. I could not even protect my own flesh and blood. Who could call me a knight? Since then, I've wondered what I had left to live for, and found few answers.
Is that why you lived in such a dangerous place? That you might be...
We need to chase down Morris first. He said something kind of weird back there, didn't he?
Regarding the watchdogs, he said they gradually turned more horrific the more the monster grew.
Do you think that's the effect of the melancholia? I expect anything further in will be even more malformed then.
But why root all this in the basement of the lady's own domain? Clearly, someone is invested in Morris's efforts. But who would finance this?
I can't say for certain. Still, from the very beginning, this has felt beyond the realm of any sane, moral person.
And to think this started as a simple bounty contract. We've set foot in something far bigger, I think.
Let's get these poor youngsters back to Barden for now.
Yeah, that is a sad story.
Sure.
After saving the children, I can expect my support from the townspeople to grow.
You saved the wee ones' lives. We can't thank you enough.
It was thanks to your help, too.
I know this is difficult to hear, but Morris had a hand in this the whole time. He confessed as much to us.
Aye. I found out the man's been struggling to pay off all manner of gambling debts. I'll round up the guard and search the whole bloody castle for him.
I'm sorry, but I'm afraid you'd be outmatched. However, it would be a great help to us if your guards could prevent anyone from leaving the grounds.
Considering everything, I can't help but think the Lady Joanna's got to be in on this somehow.
But the woman is a respected sanctoress. Besides which, she's the one who funded the initial request.
I'll tell you this. Hard as we've looked, we can't find a sniff of Lady Joanna herself.
We're here for our own reasons. Whoever we find down there, we're not going to stay our blades. Any objections?
None for me. Do as you will, and I'll trust in Lady Joanna's innocence. Indeed, for all we know, the culprit may be holding her hostage.
In order to break the prince's curse, I'll need to make an impression during the tournament. I must accomplish something that would catch Louise's eye. Besides, I think we're the only ones who can handle getting to the bottom of this. And we'll do it not just for ourselves, but the town as well.
I, too, have a score that needs settling. I cannot let these atrocities continue. Especially not in my name. I believe in you.
Haizme, a traditional warrior burdened by his past, has become your ally.
Considering we're due in Oceania in a matter of days, we've little time to tarry here.
Our foes may be strong, but they're also trapped like rats in the basement. We'll use the old well to get in and out.
I left Haizme to calm down a little in the Gauntlet Runner as he wished, and decided to return to the inn with everyone else.
Damn it.
Morris the bastard. Deceiving us is one thing, but kidnapping children? There's a storm coming, that's for sure. But we'll be at a disadvantage at night, so let's dive deeper in the Krigante castle basement tomorrow. Joanna's absence troubles me. If 'tis true that there's a monster nearby, then we've not a moment to lose. Though it still remains to be seen whether she knew the guard corps were involved.
Batman has joined you? Hell yeah.
Good night.
Maybe because so much happens, but I'm finding it hard to sleep. Maybe I'll go back to the Gauntlet Runner and read in the evening breeze.
Can't sleep, lad?
Can't sleep, lad?
Oh.
As it happens, I'm a bit restless myself. That a novel there? Don't see many carrying those around. Bit of an odd question, but what's your real aim as a group?
Sorry, but I can't tell you just yet.
Thought as much.
Aw, man, my live got restricted on TikTok again.
In any case, suppose it's not my place to ask. Don't worry, lad. Just water. Back where I grew up, there was nobody like you lot. Just you Jeeves. We've never been accepted by other tribes, and 'tis no mystery why. We're nocturnal, we look worlds apart, and there's so few of us. Not enough for any political sway. Our elders only ever thought of short-term alliances, loyalties changeable as the wind. We relied on their power, not ours, and resigned ourselves to that.
Yeah, boo TikTok.
Oh, I loathed it. Even as a child, I hadn't been cowed into considering myself lesser. And I'll not say it was fruitless. I was accepted into the knighthood of the royal capital. I felt like my fellows and strangers alike accepted me as an equal. Fool that I was. They never really wanted me among the true knights. Just in the Shadow Guard, where my deeds were dirtier and kept secret. Equal and lesser in the same breath. Ultimately, once my superiors realized I wouldn't abide their self-serving orders, they stripped me of the title I'd fought for. And little by little, I lost everything else. My son died. I'd failed to protect him. And despite everything I felt, I'd resigned myself to being powerless. Just like the damned elders I'd hated so much. But you know, you lot have helped me realize something. I'd thought for a long time that if I wanted to feel accepted, instead of being the eternal outsider, I'd need power, status, some mighty patron nobody could defy. I wasn't really looking to swear myself to some superior. I only wanted not to be alienated for who and what I am. I just needed allies. Friends.
And from now on, we're friends.
A free spirit, are you? It'll be my pleasure then.
The aloof hermit, Heisme. Within him dwells the virtue of the thief. Nurture thy bond with him, and a new power yet slumbering within thee may awaken.
Perhaps our fates are bound somehow.
I can sense the heroic embodiment of the thief from Heisme. You can now study the thief in academia. Try seeing what new powers await you.
If my boy was still alive, he'd be about your age. Though he'd look absolutely nothing like you, of course. Long as we're both awake, might I have a look at that old novel of yours? So, this is a fantasy novel. This section seems to describe the Utopia's approach to discrimination. Let's see here. In this world, discrimination and inequality are forbidden by law. It is a sin to impose injustice due to one's appearance, lineage, or birth. This is the accord established between the people and the state. Well, well. What a world that would be. I don't imagine our land will get there for another century or 5. Still, I cannot help but wonder whether those ideals would please an entire population. You cannot pretend at diversity without acknowledging individual differences. Some will be judged as strong, while others marked as weak. Equal competition doesn't mean equal footing. Their very aims of freedom and balance could spell doom for the striving weak. I wonder how we might ever achieve a true utopia, where everyone could be happy. If this awakened power is meant to be wielded in service of my beliefs, then no matter who calls it naive or foolish, I will always use it to save the weak.
It was getting late, so we decided to go back to the inn to sleep.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Tickled off Patrick just redeemed hydrate.
Thanks for redeeming hydrate.
Excellent, we're all here. Today we explore the depths beneath the castle. Use caution as we've both Morris and monsters to contend with. If you don't think we can handle this yet, we can go somewhere else and build up our strength first. We still have time to prepare if we need it. Indeed, I have only just been introduced to these new powers. Regardless, I leave the matter in your hands, Captain.
Apprehend the real kidnapper. The culprit behind the abductions must be found. It begins by finding the guardsman Morris, but I also need a mark for the exhibition. We must infiltrate Krigante Castle. A mission with a deadline has begun. Meet up with your allies at Blindwell Alley to delve into Krigante Castle's underground. Besides challenging the castle, you can also strengthen your party during the mission period by taking on requests in town or by improving your bonds with your followers. Storm the castle and apprehend the true culprit behind the kidnappings before the deadline passes. There's something in that castle. We need to head over to Blindwell Alley. From there, we can investigate what's going on at the castle. Today, lots of stores have sales, so it might be a good idea to do some shopping.
Greetings.
Where is, the way out of here?
What were the gods doing?
Go to the runner and then head out for a different place.
About time, what? Now then.
Here's where we are now.
A village.
Camaro.
What should we do?
Here's where we are now.
A village, is it?
Ad break starts in a minute. Okay, let me, I need to get the ring first.
What were the gods doing?
What now?
Which one is merchant? Okay, I'll be right back.
Tickled off Patrick just redeemed yeehaw.
Okay, I'm back. Where is, I need to get to the ancient tomb, but I don't know where that is.
Now what am I to do?
Check Westgate.
Let's call it. That sounds right.
Now what am I to do?
Gloomy Youth.
More people missing.
What were the gods doing?
What now?
Oh, map.
All right then.
Battle Racket Road, Gigante Gate, Morse Phantom, Blindwell Alley, Thoroughfare Square, Fairstone Market, Battle Racket Road.
Let's go.
What is it?
Where does that get me?
Heading out?
Wait, what? No, not Blindwell Alley.
What do you think? Understand.
I'm back at Cattle Racket Road. Requests? I clicked it. Maybe this is the way to get there?
Well, what do you want to...
Now then.
Okay, there it is.
What are we doing there again?
This is where Cuculus wanted us to find a ring for him, isn't it? I guess it's a tomb for some dead noble. Fun. Wanna go?
I don't trust that man as far as I can throw him, but we do need to recover Grius' dagger.
Should be a good time.
On the bright side, the rumors say the tomb robbers haven't picked the place clean. We may come away with more than just a ring.
It's your call.
We'll have to make camp for tonight, but we'll arrive tomorrow. The question is, can we make it back by tomorrow night?
Just leave it to me, so long as you don't go dragging your feet, of course.
Let's go.
Let's be off.
Then 'tis settled. It would behove us all to prepare ourselves, even whilst on the road.
Taking up the request of the man in Martyra, the Gauntlet Runner makes its way southwest of the town. The mysterious individual could very well become a source of new power, though they have yet to quite grasp that.
What to pick?
Archetypes, eh? And here I thought I was too old to learn any grand new powers. I suppose growth puts a spring in your step no matter your age. Plus, this gives me another discipline to improve alongside my sword arm.
Exactly.
Compared to the average rank-and-file soldier, the skills of a knight lean more to defensive tactics. After all, our defining duty depends upon the guarding of important personages. I can only hope the skills I've honed will prove useful on our journey.
Right.
I still intend to meet Lord Hydron once we return. He may give us trouble, but I must do what I can for Rangi and my people.
Joel seems determined. I should talk to him again when we make it back to town.
Even so.
I just wish I could take action now. Sitting still is its own kind of hell. Sometimes it's best to clear your mind and focus on a single task. Want to hone our weapons?
So,
Right, let's have a look at your blade then. Maintaining two-handed swords can be a bit of a pain sometimes. They're heavier, there's more to polish. Sometimes I forget how surprisingly easy it is to maintain one-handed swords. Its upkeep is one of two important qualities to consider when choosing your weapon. What do you suppose the other is?
Has to be its durability, right?
well,
That would contribute to its ease of handling, I suppose. Anything too delicate is likely an unsuitable fit as a long-term partner.
Inspired by Stroll's martial teachings, I feel my courage has somewhat increased.
All right.
Once you find a weapon that's a perfect fit for you, care for it with all your heart and it will respond in kind. Perhaps I'll find something like that along this journey.
Oh, I miss getting Heimsdale, whatever his name is. Heisme?
Himsdale made me forget what his name was. All of it leads me to who I will be. I've begun to understand that after my travels with you.
I spent some time with Stroll honing our weapons.
Oi, you lot, time to muster! We've got a runner headed our way! God, that boorish runner has to be Godard's Horizon Star! That firebrand thinks he can decimate our craft!
Yeah, that guy. I couldn't think of it, but that quest was interesting. Yeah. Count on Norris to know the other gauntlet runners by sight. But when he says decimate, that can't be a good thing, can it?
Onward.
Indeed, we mustn't allow him to damage His Highness's runner. Let's go!
You're young. Too young, in fact. A greenhorn like you is years, centuries from deserving a land runner. You'd be the rapscallions who crashed the opening ceremony. A young man like you, our king. Ha! Laughable.
What's your problem?
The name's Godard, the rightful heir to the throne and the voice of the rogue tribe. Tax the young, bankroll the elderly. Those too old to work will know prosperity under my rule. You little jackanapes will kneel before your betters and elders. And if you will not, you will be made to kneel. Prepare yourselves!
We don't want your vision of a
Power of kings!
missed.
A blunder. With years of vexing.
They cut your speed, so be careful.
Oh, resistant.
Stay aside, youngsters. Cheeky brat.
I call upon royal power within.
Critical.
You whippersnappers need to learn respect for your elders. Who do you think kept this kingdom together after the war? This is united.
Stroll, your speed down.
Cheeky bratty. Remember, we all grow old. The blade you hold to my throat will be at your own soon enough.
Nobody's trying to massacre the elderly, you old goat. We want equal happiness for all, young and old. God above. Look, we'll not kill you here. How's that for respecting our elders? But mark me, this will not happen again.
Far too naive. But I suppose that's the luxury of youth.
Polarity magnet and Sage's pill.
To ever greater heights.
Hero's leaf of light.
Nice.
I feel even I have more to learn.
Passive increases evasion against strike attacks.
Spectacular.
Oh ho, Bally, good work out there, lad. No one's getting their hands on this ship under your watch, eh? Now, full speed ahead. No delays for us, not if I can help it.
The Gauntlet Runner at last arrives at an encampment as darkness overcomes the wilds. Nightfall, the time of hunting for monster kind. Even with the Gauntlet Runner, it is no time for travel, as monsters come more alive with every breath. The thirst for adventure is quenched.
Wasteland Camp.
Alright then.
Indeed.
It's true that they're no substitute for actual battle, but tabletop games are fine tools for learning strategy.
Playing a game with Hulkenberg will raise my wisdom. I bet she'll kick your butt at it, but do you want to play against Hulkenberg? Yeah, sure.
Huh, it takes me back. As a young woman, I was utterly addicted to the game.
If so,
If that's how you plan to make your advance, then...
I can't make any more moves. That's the match. Hi, Lydia! Don't forget to check the fire. Oh, I was supposed to check the fire?
My, I learned quite a bit from that match. I believe we would both benefit from continued practice. This game affords me the opportunity to visualize strategies all on my own. What if an enemy came at me from such an angle? How would I retaliate? And so on and so forth.
I'd say
I once failed in my duty to protect His Highness the Prince. At that time, I was but a novice, a new addition to the Royal Guard. I lacked the experience needed to properly assume the role.
that's why.
It's for that reason that I now train both my body and mind so thoroughly, as I have vowed to never let such a thing occur once again.
Really?
You've endured so much pain in your past.
Well,
It has made me into who I am today. I reflect on those days often, yet I realize I must face the future if I am to ever truly step forward. That said, it is quite the pleasure to speak so freely with you. I find comfort in knowing that I may share my feelings with a compatriot. If we find success in this endeavor and create a country where all can truly live equally, I hope to serve as a knight captain, passing down what knowledge I can to a new generation. I will speak not just of tactics, but of all my experiences on this journey, my victories, and of course my failures too. And in so doing, I would see the royal guards elevated to new heights, I hope. That's a great plan. I'm on board. Well, should such a story I'd wish come true, I shall tell them much of you, our captain. Such a position is certainly not one most could adapt to, much less succeed in, given the circumstances of our fight. And I must say you wear the role well. 'Tis hard to believe it's your first foray into such responsibility. Perhaps you've a natural talent for it. I get cooking ingredients. Okay. Though to call it talent is a disservice. No, whatever higher calling you have, I can only be as I am now because of you. You honor me. Such praise from a knight is quite an honor. It was you and Gallica that set the cogs of this journey in motion. I think there's some significance to you being the captain, in my humble opinion. You have my gratitude. After crossing proverbial swords with you, I feel that I am one step closer to realizing my dream. Thanks for reading me, yeehaw. Now then, shall we continue our discussion on tactics? There are some blunders you can avoid next time. For example, when a piece moves here, you should... Hulkenberg and I dueled on the board for a while. Hulkenberg's intuition was right. They're boarding us now. Get yourselves out to the deck.
I've got to hurry out to the deck. Whoa, what is that?
I'll use what I must. I'll take this.
Now, I shall vanquish evil.
Right on target.
Come forth, royal soul.
Oh, it repelled. Hulkenberg, no! Oh no! Oh my god, this is a disaster!
No holding back.
Someone help, please.
The Seeker. Wind. I shall vanquish evil. Curse will kill me.
Not like this.
Let's go.
Someone help, please.
A tough one. Are you prepared?
Someone get him healed up.
Time to rest.
Great, reinforcements. Captain,
No holding back.
the attack. He's getting hurt too.
Come forth, royal soul. Still here?
No!
Merchant. Never doubted us, if I say so myself.
Appreciate it.
Thank you. Nice work out there. That should keep the baddies at bay for now. And you kept the craft safe and sound too. Now then, have a good night and sleep tight. Oh my god, that was such...
Time marches on.
Light spells on him?
The age of the new
Okay.
king draws nearer.
Meow. Meow to you too. I don't have anything that has light spells yet, I don't think. Just Almighty and Winds, and then of course Ice, Fire, and Electric. And Dark. Unless I'm misremembering. Let me see.
What now?
Healer. Does healer do light? Light damage. Oh, okay. Healer. Woof. Talk to Stroll again.
Right. Hey.
Two-handed, one-handed katanas. Swords have all sorts of shapes and uses. Double-sided swords are specifically designed to utilize the blade's weight for heavy swings and thrusts. But when it comes to actually cutting, nothing beats a katana's blade. Touch one of those, even by accident, and you could lose some fingers. Any weapon can be dangerous.
Yeah.
Exactly, all weapons are dangerous. That's why we must never allow ourselves to be distracted when handling them.
Stroll's fighting spirit seems even more bolstered now. I feel my courage has increased.
Yet the blade which poses us the highest threat is not the sharp one, but the dull. You cannot have your weapon failing you right when you need it most. Caring for my weapon is an important step toward protecting myself, defeating my enemies, and achieving my goals. Perhaps it's pompous to say so, but I truly love the time spent on doing this. All the more so when you're here too.
I spent some time with Stroll, honing our weapons.
The party finally arrives at the abandoned tomb. It is said an affluent aristocrat is entombed here. However, if true, his only visitors these days are tomb robbers, seeking his wealth. Are the rare blades and shimmering jewelry merely a trap to draw in more victims, or something else entirely?
Now then.
Well, we're here, though I'm not too keen on this being the place we're exploring.
We're here for a mission, not to seek amusement. This is where we search for the ring, yes? That's right! The sooner we find that ring, the sooner we get Grius' dagger back. Although, where do we even start?
It has a history, though. I expect it won't be simple left lying in the dust.
We won't know until we head further in. I sense signs of monsters, so be careful.
We may find some other nice treasure in these nobles' graves. I don't love grave robbing, so I'll think of it as recycling.
'Tis well we look for useful items, but let us not stray too far.
We are returning to town by nightfall.
Here we go.
Alright, Goober, lead the way!
I am not too keen on grave robbing, but the situation cannot be helped. We know now what to expect here, so be on your guard. I've already finished preparing. Just give the word.
We had to camp overnight for our journey here. Would be remiss to return home with naught to show for it. I am at the ready and prepared for battle at any time.
I hope rumors of treasure haven't drawn too many to such a place. In any case, let's search for the ring. All set? I'm ready at any time.
What now?
Saving?
Okay then.
We're exploring this area today, right? Everything ready? Let's go in.
Let's go.
Hi, Cloth Man. I'm doing okay. My back hurts, though. How about you?
Hey Gallica, do you have any idea where this ring we're after might be?
I'll check, but I don't think I'll see anything. You can just call me Cloth? Okay. Nope, no good. Can't tell where it is at all. But on the bright side, there's a lot of treasure chests here.
Oh, that's some great news. Now that we know, we can scour every... Do recall that our objective here is finding this ring.
Right.
I'll bear that in mind, Goober. Lead the way, if you would. Weak foes shall only exhaust us, and I'd rather not make camp in a tomb.
Now what am I to do?
That wall feels off, but it won't budge when I give it a push or if I try pulling on it. Is it just a regular wall?
Someone's really captivated by that wall, huh? This wall's kind of got a weird pattern on it.
I can hear some sound coming from the other side. There may be a room behind it.
Then, is this a door? How do we open it?
Clover_man just redeemed posture check.
You got your ass kicked a ton here? Aw.
What?
It's not a treasure chest at all. It's a trap?
Oh no!
Hulkenberg! Pyrite is enticed by money. Money skills, yes. Molly's bad first because I've been working in the coal mine for 37 hours today.
I only hope this proves me more worthy. I continue to grow. A new power to wield.
Deck collection, sealed mag from one enemy.
I have retained my edge.
Plunder life, drains HP from an enemy to restore your own. Enigmatic accessory. An accessory veiled in magic but of unknown function. Have it appraised in town to equip.
This is our chance.
Face me!
Two remaining.
Great job, Troll.
Scour!
Great work, everyone.
Not bad.
Heroes leave a flight.
Victory is ours. And safety hard won.
All right.
Spiked gloves. Steel studs are embedded for increased punishment. How do we get out of here? Oh, over here. No! money! Give me back my money, fiend!
I chose the wrong opponent.
Satisfactory.
We found something.
Crude steel of low purity. Consider selling it.
Looks like they found us.
Not bad. I'm sure you'll find a use for it.
Hello, Ashley Baker.
Let's give him a fight.
Your death will be swift. Face me.
The end's in sight.
Let's go.
Come through. Got him. Nice going, Captain. What a finale! Keep your energy up, everyone.
Tis done.
Excellent. I've grown more powerful.
Is that the end then? We've cleared the way.
Oh, whoop. Let me heal. My gut says that this is a door, but I can't figure out how we're supposed to open it. I don't think there's a spell involved, so maybe a key? Hmm. I'm going in circles. of Magla possess of a wide range of powers. All stats +2. They're stuck.
They've noticed us.
Oh, another battle.
Now accept your fate. Some darker arts.
Merchant! Seeker! Wind! Roller! I'll destroy you! Training!
Face me! Ha! Die! Formidable indeed.
Are you prepared?
It's only the natural outcome.
A halfway decent result.
All right.
Good find.
Replenishes magic power by injection. Ooh, 100 MP. This place is huge. How are we supposed to find a ring in here?
Let's stash that somewhere safe.
Let's keep moving.
Uh-huh.
You're not serious.
Oh, listen to me, please. I know this sounds unbelievable, but I was almost eaten by a treasure chest. I thought I'd finally struck it rich, but as soon as I stepped closer, its mouth unhinged and it tried to swallow me. If I wasn't quick on my feet, I'd been that thing's dinner. If you came here looking for treasure, watch out. I think I'm done with treasure chests. At least for a while.
Well done, Captain. To battle. I'll use what I must. Keep your guard.
No holding back! Yeah! That's one! Seeker!
Keep it up!
Promising.
Looks like that's all of us. Great job, everybody.
Satisfactory.
I shall rise to the occasion.
A new means of protection.
Increases caster's attack and defense for 3 turns. Cool.
Victory is ours.
We found something.
An abacus used by a merchant who would later achieve great success can be purified at a church.
Wisp. Blades at the ready.
All right, that's lovely.
Generates a soothing tone that stimulates natural healing. Medium HP recovery every turn in battle.
Our usual tactics should work.
Let's do this.
Face me.
You hit their weakness.
Are you prepared?
Nice moves, Heisman. Right on target. Nice one, Stroll.
Wind!
Roller!
I'll
It repelled. Oops.
Are you prepared?
We gotta revive him.
The freedom. Let's go. A tough one.
I shall be as a shield.
No holding back.
What a finale!
Good.
Keep your energy up, everyone.
I continue to grow.
I think we got them all.
Talkative tooth. Ah! Hey, you there! Are you confident in your agility? Wow, it's here again! Any more sage advice, little tooth? The more agile you are, the more your attacks hit, and the more dodgy you get. And when you're running away from enemies, you gotta have agility to book it. And you'll be able to act before your opponents. And when you want to steal from enemies, agility will help you line your pockets. All this to say, agility is real important. See? Ain't that a sweet tooth? Yeah, I know. If we meet again, I'll let you in on some more tooth tips.
Not bad. I'm sure you'll find a use for it.
This is bad. They're on
Well done, captive. To battle. Face me. We cannot relax yet.
Took one out.
Greatest power.
Looks like that's all of them. Great job, everybody.
Okay. I feel stronger.
Steady effort is key.
Drains MP from one enemy to restore your own.
Victory is ours. And safety hard won. Draw steel. We are spotted. Tis our opening.
I did a not very good drawing of your head side on looking like you just cut off your ships in the coal mines.
Some dark arts.
merchant.
Right on target. Nice roll. Whew, not too shabby. Let's keep this up, everyone.
Satisfactory.
That'll do it. Nice find. Looks like it could be useful. Let's stash that somewhere safe.
I feel like I'm not going the right way. I've been through here already.
Nice find. could be useful.
Gold beetle? Maybe this way? Thanks for redeeming Yeehaw. This is the talkative tooth again. Okay, I need to go the other way.
I can feel greater power within.
Oh boy, this sure looks suspicious. What do you want to do, Goober? It's definitely a trap. I think so too, but we've been up and down this place and still haven't found the ring. You think maybe this chest? How about this treasure chest?
Wow, here we go.
That was a bomb of life. Okay, I guess the only thing I can do is open up this suspicious looking chest.
This is no good.
Yep, that's a trap, alright.
Would it not been wiser to, I don't know, not open it?
I concur, but there is no returning spilled water to its basin. The trap is sprung.
I suppose you're right. Whinging only prolongs this. Let's tear it apart and be done with it. My thoughts exactly. At the ready, everyone.
Face me.
No holding back.
No, to the mush late now.
Let justice prevail. I crush you.
What?
Only a flesh wound.
Dodged! Nice one, Captain! Stroll, this is
Power of kings.
They're on us!
was gonna have a heart attack.
Phew, that got ugly. Quite the indiscretion to fall for such an obvious trap. So, Goober, did I see you pick up something earlier? Is it treasure, perchance?
It's some sort of key.
Oh, to a room somewhere, perhaps. A room under lock and key, in which we might hope a certain ring of value might be found, for better or worse.
I see.
Interesting. Finally, a turn of good fortune.
Alright, so we're looking for a door then? Let's get that ring and get out of here.
I'm sure we'll find more treasure chests along the way, and if we're anything like this one, we'll spring all the traps you like, but don't say I didn't warn you.
Gotta use this key somewhere. This way, maybe? Maybe if we use the key we got earlier on this wall. Do you mean?
Let's take it and move on.
Malvino's ring. A ring set with a large gemstone. The gaudy jewel cannot distract from the malevolent presence emanating from within. Yes, that must be the ring.
Hey.
Didn't you say something about that ring having some rather sketchy backstory? All we heard is that misfortune befalls the ring's owner, and if the place we found it is any indication. Absurd. Foolish superstition at most. Well, how about you try putting it on your finger then?
No.
Oh, Weller, you see. Gallica, you try putting it on. Whoa, why me? It's way too big for me anyway. You take it, Goober.
So it is concluded then? Well, Goober, that means its delivery is left to you as well.
No, then.
Shall we head out? I'd rather not linger here, but if you want, we could explore a bit more too.
Let's return to the entrance.
In that case.
All right.
Very well. Let us return to town tonight. We can focus on the mission once we're back there.
Ad starts in 1 minute. Wait, did I just go back inside? I thought that was the exit. Yeah, I just went back inside. Yes, let's return to the city. When leaving a dungeon, you can choose to return to town and camp or continue your travels. However, if you explore the dungeon, you cannot travel again elsewhere on that day. Returning to town or camping will be your own choices. If you set up camp, you can travel from the dungeon the next day.
Hey,
It's going to be night soon. We can't take the runner out in the dark, so should we call it a day and head back? Let's return to town.
Okay then.
Can we go back to the city and have a nice dinner?
Got it.
Okay, let's go get something tasty with the rest of the group. Okay. Ad break has started, so... Back to the Martyr Tavern.
Let's report back.
We found the ring that shitty cookieless guy wanted. Let's let him know soon, and maybe we'll finally be able to give Rios' dagger back.
Do we really trust him, though? He conveniently forgot to tell us that the place was full of fake treasure chests.
Not denying that, but if we want the dagger back, what choice do we have?
Yes.
We must swallow our suspicions for now, as we've few alternatives. Regardless, we shouldn't drop our guard around that one.
Hold on.
What should we talk about? Fighting other candidates.
Still.
That Goddard sure is stubborn. Still though, I guess time hasn't been very kind to him. Yeah, I just finished the dungeon.
Come now, he's lived twice as long as we have. Though I hope it to age more gracefully than that. He's a role model of a kind. A perfect example of what not to turn into. Especially when he aged like fine wine, as I have. Is that a joke?
Hold on.
What should we talk about? Get some rest.
You see?
11 days left until we depart. We've got to apprehend Morris and get the truth of these abductions out of him before we go.
Somehow.
He claims to be driven by greed, but that excuse rings hollow to my ears. There are undoubtedly larger motives behind these abductions.
Feeling worn out.
You all look like you've been put through the ringer. Nothing like food and rest to fuel the mind and body, eh?
I'd say we earned our rest today. Good job. I relaxed with my friends, all of us sharing a brief moment of peace.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
We ought to proceed with caution.
I hear a voice.
Mister.
I wonder if Mister will come visit again. Maria comes to mind. Maybe I should go talk with her.
Interesting.
You actually managed to retrieve Malvino's ring. That is impressive. I took you for talented, but you're more of a gem than I thought.
A gem? Anyway, don't forget your end of the bargain.
Of course, I've already looked into it. In fact, I could go get your dagger back right now. What do you say?
Let's go.
Well then,
Alright, come with me. Stay hidden and let me do all the talking.
Greetings.
You're Mr. Heliant, yes? I'm here on behalf of your father back in your hometown. You see, he's collapsed. It's that frightful illness that I... What? You weren't aware?
the truth is...
Well, this illness requires a very specific herb to treat, one native only to Virga Island. Now, if the travel expenses were taken care of...
The man who stole the dagger seemed to completely believe Cuculus's clever story.
Well then,
Yes, just the dagger then. I'll make arrangements to procure the herb, then you can take it to him. I've recovered your dagger, though he'd have given me the clothes off his back if I asked. Figured you'd not approve of that. It's a lie, by the way, about his father being sick, but his town so far away will be long gone before he finds out. Anyway, here.
Cuculus retrieved Grius's memento from the thief and returned it to me. After retrieving the ring for Cuculus, he was able to get Grius's dagger back for us. Increases courage.
All right.
but of course.
No need to thank me. The efforts you went to far exceed mine. You have no idea of this ring's importance to me. With this, everyone will finally be free.
Free?
I appreciate
Oh,
it.
nothing. Anyway, truly, I thank you. And to show my thanks, please allow me to help you. I can see it already. You're the real deal, the one truly fated to be our next king. And I can see, too, that you'll need my winning strategies to do it.
Hang on.
Let me guess, your winning strategy is that smooth talking you demonstrated earlier? I don't think we need any con artist training, thank you.
Come now, deception is more of an art than you know. And I have something of a knack for it, you see. You're kind, honest. To a fault, really. And for an upstanding chap like you to become king, you'll need someone versed in darker, grayer areas. Someone like me.
Be that as
Of course, my guidance doesn't come without strings. This is my business. You'll give me information. Information about the places you visit, trends in the tournament, or the royal magic.
I mean, if that's all you want, then...
Now we're talking. In that case, I need to let you in on one thing first.
The truth is...
My real name is Alonzo. Anyone calling me Cuculus is one of my marks. That's if you forget that name altogether.
What?
Huh? What's with this guy? Okay, Alonzo. We moved to a tavern where I told Alonzo all that's happened so far. Then, as we parted ways...
Remember those winning strategies I mentioned?
Well, the first lesson starts now. I imagine you've led a rather rough life, considering the tribe you hail from. The world is full of unsavory sorts. That's why if you want to improve your life, you must never show a scoundrel mercy. If you're made a fool, you must pay it back in spades. Kindness is weakness, and the weak get robbed blind.
I'll keep that in mind.
Regard this not as the art of deception, but rather how to steal hearts. The morally sound way, of course.
He's not trustworthy, but he does seem clever. Maybe I could use Alonzo's tactics in the battle for the throne.
A wise choice.
I can sense no small amount of trust and anticipation from Alonzo.
The devious schemer, Alonzo. Within him dwells the virtue of the faker.
I'm surprised they didn't call it liar or actor.
Nurture thy bond with him, and a new power yet slumbering within thee may awaken.
New bond. Alonzo.
I assumed you were but a momentary distraction, but there's more to you than that.
I can sense the heroic embodiment of the faker from Alonzo. You can now study the faker in academia. Try seeing what new powers await you.
Who wears
wears the crown next matters little to me. But if it's you, I wager it'll be quite a ride. I'll be heading to Brilehaven after this. Let's meet again there.
Brilehaven. Back to the Martyra Tavern.
Let's go.
Let's talk to someone. Or go here.
Whoa.
Oh wow, you can see Crigante Castle from here. This city is small compared to the royal capital, but I think a more old-fashioned town like this can be nice too. How about we take in the view of the city skyline for a bit? Who knows, it might just broaden your horizons to observe how the people in this town go about with their lives. If I spend some time gazing at the scenery, my wisdom should grow. Kind of relaxing, huh?
Okay.
Yeah, good choice.
Right.
Martyra has had its share of misfortune, but the town itself is wonderful. It's nowhere near as bustling as the capital, but it doesn't exactly feel rural either. And the shopping's not bad either. Maybe being so close to the main road, a lot of road trends come and go. I'm sure the people just want to live quiet, contented lives.
Yeah.
Everything that happened must have shaken the city to the core. I suppose you're right. No matter how nice the city looks on the surface, there's always good and bad. When you live in the road like we do, it's hard to imagine settling down in one place. Gallica and I had a good talk as we admired the city, the castle. I feel like my wisdom has broadened.
All right.
As Gallica and I headed home, we discussed many things about Martyra, including its people, the shops, and the scenery.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Tis nearly time.
We must learn the truth of this matter. We cannot arrive at the exhibition without a head to our name. And we can't forget about Morris either. We need to find out why he's keeping monsters beneath the castle.
He claimed to be driven by greed, but that excuse rings hollow to my ears.
Oh.
Let's head there. All right then.
Requests? How about this? Impsten.
Everyone's here.
Now then.
What are we doing there again?
Let's see. This is the forest path with the bounty. Should be the leader of a band of Goborns.
So people aren't the only ones with pompous asses who lord over others? How sickening.
You would pursue peril
Go-burns can be a handful with a leader organizing them. We'd best deal with them now for the sake of the locals.
It's your call.
We should get there by midday. Can we make it back by tonight?
But of course! So long as you don't dilly-dally, that is!
Let's be off.
Then 'tis settled. It would behoove us all to prepare ourselves, even whilst on the road.
Is that behoove? Is that how you spell behoove?
What to pick?
Right. Hey. So.
Okay, honing weapons with Stroll again. I spent some time with Stroll honing our weapons.
All right.
Damn, can't they just bugger off? Anyway, we should deal with them before they get inside the runner and cause a real headache. Tis hardly the time for your attempts at humor. We should get to the deck and eliminate these pests with haste.
Lava crystal fairy dust.
The Imp's Den, home to countless bandits over the years, has warranted the caution of all who lived near the steep, forested entry path. They warned their children of the dangers there. There are demons in those woods, they said. You mustn't go near. Perhaps the children's anxiety inadvertently roused something from its sleep. It is to that den, now befitting of its name, that the Gauntlet Runner arrives.
The thing is,
This forest is, really big. Searching every nook and cranny will be a huge pain.
Well,
Still, it's leagues better than some damp and dreary cave. Stuffy places like that always get me down. Indeed, it's just nice not to worry over attacks from the dark or being cornered in dead ends. That said, forests provide ample cover for stalking monsters. We must be on our guard along the path.
Yeah, and it seems our Go-born King's using that cover now. Let's try it out by knocking over these weaker magic-using Go-borns.
The Go-borns that use magic wear black. That will easily distinguish which ones we must eliminate. The Go-borns are not our only problem, it seems. Look at all the bugs. Too bad we can't chase them off with some sort of incense. That could create its own problems. At any rate, we are here to hunt the Go-born. We shall mind the insects as we make our way.
Okay, the last thing I do is this.
now where was I?
I think I'll switch out Seeker for,
Would you look at this?
the next archetype that I got.
I sense the power of a new archetype. Do come and speak to me should you want to study it.
hey,
Yes,
New. Faker. Possesses many skills that lower opponent's stats and can also perform powerful actions with throwing knives. Has a chance of triggering an auto dodge in overworld combat. Chance of inflicting forget on one enemy. Turn icons added or removed at random. Decreases one enemy's attacks for 3 turns. Decreases one enemy's hit/evasion for 3 turns. Decreases one enemy's defense for 3 turns. Removes all buff effects on all enemies. Raises a barrier that repels one elemental attack for one ally. Really want to... maybe I should do healer instead.
I see. Fascinating. This, all right.
I'm counting on left. Really? Good. I'm still getting stronger.
Oh. You'll come.
What is it?
You lot bounty hunters? Be careful ahead. The Goldborn King's no joke. I tried taking out his little friends first, but then the Goldborn King suddenly became stronger. If you're going to fight it, don't let it be the last one standing. You'd think you want to take out the cronies first to focus on him, but that's not going to work out like you think it might.
Okay, let me save. Nito Burrito?
Okay then. Let's go.
Alright, let's go. Some bounty requests require a number of enemies to be killed before you can fight the main target. Once you've defeated the required number of enemies, the bounty will appear. Make sure you're prepared for the real battle to begin. This feeling, it's like the whole force is shrouded in a veil of bloodlust.
Does it already know we're here? That is our quarry.
You can always toss it later.
Wriggling vine.
I can feel greater power within.
We're thinning them out.
Push through.
Hahaha! Hey kiddo, have you been performing opening volleys to stun your enemies?
What?
Ah, it's a talking tooth again. Any more good advice, Toothy? You know how you get an opening volley on monsters when you smack them a good one? But when you attack a stunned enemy in battle, sometimes they wake up. If you're in a chewy situation, sometimes not attacking a stunned enemy and just waiting for your next turn might be the wise play. How was that? All this talk of stunning left you stunned and stunted? Well, if you want more of the tooth truth, you'll have to find me next time.
That's not half bad.
Oh hey,
5, I can sense it. It'll appear soon, I'm sure.
all right, we did it.
Push through.
powerful presence. Seems the pack leader has finally made its entrance.
Hey, that's...
The Goborn King! Careful, I'm getting signs that he's way stronger than the others.
Yeah, I'm sure he's stronger than an average Goborn, but he's still a Goborn. Nothing to fret about, I should think. Would that it was so, but a Goborn that grows that big is likely capable of greater thought. We must stay on guard. What, so he's big and put king in his name? I say we show him the price of his hubris.
Are you trying to make him angry?
You've shown us such hospitality, your majesty. Let us move now to the exchanging of gifts.
Imp's old bow, stunning arrow, scrap metal slab for warrior.
A halfway decent result. Even I had more to learn.
That was a lot faster than I thought it would take. Limp's loincloth. Imp's loincloth, excuse me.
Right, we managed it. Bloody hell, he was strong. Didn't figure that from a Goborn.
Next time maybe we can skip the insults. All that business about hubris and it's just a Goborn.
Oh, I said that more to boost everyone's spirits. You know, rally the troops, all that. Yes, you rallied the Goborn's troops quite sufficiently. Huh? Really? You honestly think I made it worse? Weigh in here, Goober. Did I help or hinder?
You made it worse. I would say you should probably avoid getting the enemy riled up. Thanks for patting my head.
You would, eh? Okay, I get you. I get it. I hear you. From now on, I'll think twice before speaking so lightly of our enemies.
Wow, you're taking it to heart?
Yeah. To misjudge an opponent's strength is to disclose one's lack of thereof. My father used to say that. Being humbled like this drives his point home.
Well, that's enough introspection for one day. Let's head back to the recruitment center to report. Want to go straight back to the entrance? Yes, let's head back.
Let us go.
Agreed. We should make it back to town before night falls.
Back to the Martyra Tavern.
Alright. Well, that's the Goborn King taken care of then. Now the people who live around Martyra can rest easy. Let woe befall any monster who underestimates its opponents. Are we still on that? But the lesson is learned. Even should something pose no great threat on its own, strength is often found in numbers.
We've got to go report in at the recruitment center, Goober. Let's get to that soon.
You see?
9 days left until we depart.
Somehow.
age of a new king draws nearer.
Gotta go to the recruitment center in Grand Trad. I'm gonna do that before I log off because otherwise I'll forget.
Let's go. All right then. Where to?
Let's go.
Is that... Wow, so you defeated the Goborn King. To take down a whole Goborn mob, not to mention its leader. You're a right force to be reckoned with. Here's a reward. Take it, it's all yours.
We did it.
After slaying the target, the Goborn King, I reported back to the recruitment center and collected the reward.
All right.
Thanks, mate.
Hey, I may need you for the next one as well. Any contract I send your way is as good as done in my book.
Listen to all that flattery.
Come now, don't be like that. I'm sure you're well rewarded, aren't I? That reminds me, it's not exactly a bounty, but I heard that something strong escaped from the Grand Cathedral's mausoleum. Some high and mighty noble's looking for someone who can take it down. Says something about it having made off with the family heirloom. Claims the reward will be a pretty reeve, but the army's too busy to deal with a personal request, I think. Why don't you give it a go if you feel like you know a thing or two? The noble on San Lumeo Street will have more details.
So there's a monster in the mausoleum. We should do something about that. Maybe this noble would know more.
This would...
I see. Hey!
Counting on you.
Let's do it.
Okay, let me go to that noble. That must be the place. Man-Eater's Grotto. What a chilling name.
And right there's a labyrinth.
Okay, now I need to go to San Lumeo.
All right then. Let's head there right away.
Sorry about that. Let me find the noble.
We're in trouble. Serious trouble. Trouble most dire, even.
Something the matter?
You, and Elda. Ugh. I assure you, my problems are beyond your filthy tribe's meager means.
My, aren't you full of yourself? You talk big, but I bet your problems are perfectly trivial.
You dare mock me, impertinent fairy? Fine. I'll tell you bottom dwellers about my problems, so clean the slum grime out of your ears and listen. My wife died in the incident at the Grand Cathedral. She was attacked by one of those reanimated corpses. Unfortunately, that means the heirloom necklace that she was wearing, my heirloom necklace, was left lying about somewhere in there. I need it retrieved at any cost.
I'll get it.
A scrawny, spineless elder like you would stand no chance within that corpse-laden mausoleum. I'm not stupid enough to place any of my faith in you, but if you happen to be reacquainted with an actual, honorable and courageous warrior, then tell them this. Whoever brings back my black jewel necklace from within the Grand Cathedral's mausoleum, I will bestow a reward of 4,000 reeve. The necklace was stolen by some sort of large, ghostly monster. From what I've heard, the army plans to simply seal up the entrance to the mausoleum in August. Before that happens, I will need the assistance of a brave warrior.
Why don't we become the brave warriors he's looking for? We can show him up and collect a reward in the process. A nobleman in Grand Trad asked us to retrieve a black jewel necklace stolen by specters in the cathedral's mausoleum. Deadline July 30th. The necklace is in the underground mausoleum, right? We passed through there when we went to the Grand Cathedral. We didn't fully explore it, so we don't know what else could be in there. We should be prepared for a fight. Okay. And that's it. Ending on level 29. And gonna raid Kroby Creates. They are doing just chatting right now. I'll be back tomorrow for more metaphor. See y'all then. Got a lot of stuff to do. Gotta retrieve that necklace for the nobleman. Complete some bounties. And start up the story again. Bye, Patrick. See y'all.